All right. All right, all right. Welcome to the stage, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We got a reading stream tonight. Hopefully we can finish. Hopefully we can finish chapter 8. Hey, what's up, Silver? Hello, Kyo. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for always coming by, even though it is a reading stream. Might not be as exciting as the other streams that we have, but yeah. The second degenerate to arrive. And I wanna try and get chapter 8 out of the way so that hey, what's up, Sinclair? What's up, Tom? Oh, oh, man, like sometimes I feel like maybe I'm fine with it too, but I feel like sometimes maybe someone might fall asleep during my reading stream, you know? I mean, yeah, that's fine too, and I expect that to happen since it's I fall asleep sometimes whenever I read, depending on what I'm reading though. Show us Thorn's lobster medal? What are you talking about, Sinclair? What medal? getting my lore. Well, I'm happy to be the one to present it to you. But then again, it sounds like some of you have already known some bits and pieces of the lore that I don't even know yet. Even though that you are just coming along with you guys probably seen some things here there. What do you mean, Sinclair? I don't know what you're talking about. EX in M8? I don't know. Maybe. 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 By the way, what's this? Does anyone know what this is? I'm not entirely... I've read the events. I want to read the events, but like, I want to do it in order. It's your profile card theme. Yeah, but is that just it? Cause that feels like... This feels like a lot for this feels like not enough for 18 Originium. No such thing as that's yeah. No honestly, what happened with this week's event is that since it was my birthday, I've been busy a lot, and then I haven't I've had days where I planned on streaming. When I would usually stream that day, we went to go out to do something for my birthday, and then after my birthday, the weather was just terrible. The power cut out every now and then. I couldn't like the stream would crash one day. And it was it's a whole fiasco last week. So like I wanted to do the event on stream, but just last week was just terrible. Only 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, it stopped. The weather stopped being so terrible. So yeah. The thumbnail did Chen's uncle dirty, bro. Looks like a dog. What? Wait, I'm talking about my thumbnail? The Arknights anime official trailer was shown yesterday on Control. Yes, about that. The Arknights anime. I plan on watching the trailers after we finish chapter 8. After we finish reading chapter 8, I want to see the anime trailer for season 1. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted. Hopefully. And then after that, after I see the trailer, I'm gonna start putting out videos for the anime. They changed it. They changed the thumbnail. Yeah, Tom. The 18 Prime Originite is like just for getting a profile thingy. It doesn't justify it. Wait, in where, like in the thumbnail. In my thumbnail? Are you talking about my thumbnail, or are you talking about the Arknights thumbnail, the Arknights anime thumbnail? Let's see, the anime thumbnail. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have. I'll look at it later. Like, this guy have more than 40. No, honestly, yeah. No, I have 40 and 3,000. And funny enough that you mentioned Prime Originite, there is Archetto, and there is Ray. Archetto will give me a 5 or higher. And I still want to roll. I still want to roll for Ray. I really want to roll. Who's next? Whose banner is next? Is it Blaze? Is Blaze next? Are you saying Mountain is just a bigger unit, just a bigger overall character design? Is that what you're saying? Because I think Archetto is a bigger deal. Is Degen rerun and read Degen, read alter, and Jessica alter? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Jessica. Yeah, no, read. I was gonna skip it since it's Degen and read alter, but whenever you add Jessica alter on there, I really want Jessica alter. Read also being, yeah. Okay, you know what? What are you talking about, Kyo? I can barely support myself. I'm barely able to support myself. At least 60 for Just Cat. I should probably do that, Sinclair. I should probably be doing that. Oh fuck, it's a dude. It's a dude. Of all things to get new, it's a dude. I expected a 6-star. I mean, why did I even pull? I wanted Archetto. Ray though. What's wrong with Marksman, Sinclair? 4 male and 1 Archetto. 4 male. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. Ah. No, I kinda am. I kinda am. Just not a dude. You know what? I'll take the Podenko. I'll take that too. Great. You know what? I'm fine with this. There was no dudes that showed up. It's just painful to see. Well, I'm the one that's pulling and I have no currency. It's painful to me too, but I want the Ray. And suffer some medium to high defense. And yeah. Yeah, but then you have Wisdale that shreds through that. Wisdale's a sniper, isn't she? Gosh dang it. Who like sniper? I really want to pull for Ray, but with your opposement has me convinced. Don't spin my feelings. No, we can recover it. I believe we can recover it. Besides, we have a lot of content to go through. We have a lot of content. We have a lot of free Orginite whatever in Orginium. I just need to remember because I just want to build the Alchemaniac ops who lacks everything but guards. I don't need any other class guards because it can deal with any situation with how many branches they got. I mean, like Lapland, normal Lapland can hit air units, and she's like my pursudo anti-air unit sometimes. Does she do a good job of it? Maybe, maybe not. But she can hit air. Alright, let's go ahead and start. I think we'll be in 8. Let's make sure we're in 8-8. Do you even have a skin? Why do you have skins? And someone... What? I know you don't have a skin. Wait, do you? No, yeah, you don't have a skin. But you do. No, I gotta look at this. Jessica. No, Jessica has skins. Gummy has skins. Lava? Lava, do you have a skin? You do have a... Oh yeah, you do have a skin. I'm getting sidetracked. We need to continue. This is our artist for Scotty, Archetto, and Granny. Oh! Wow, but that's a name though, Alchemaniac. Guards can fly now, only matter of time until they can stand on... Wait, what? Guards can fly? Oh, talking about Vulcan. I got this. Where is it? This here. I'm not sure who to get. Vulcan looks okay. But there's some, like, Indra... In the way that Indra looks at me... her E2 doesn't look at me the same way anymore. I mean, like here, the way Indra looks at me like I'm a snack makes me want to get her, but I don't know yet. If I wasn't banned for a day from Discord, I would have said you a lap. Wait, what, Kyo? Are you banned from my Discord, or are you banned from Discord entirely? Those two is recruit only. Indra also had a cool brawler, Indra skin, and Indra skin. How do I look at? Oh, the whole Discord. Okay, like that's weird. I don't think I mean there's maybe 2 people, but I don't think they would ban you. Where are they, in archives? I'm getting sidetracked. Let me sort a wiki. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Savage. You don't have this operator. Oh, okay. Well, are you a rabbit? No, we need to I need to stop. We need to read. This is gonna be a long reading session, guys. This is gonna be a long reading session. 8-7. I think this is the last thing we ended on. Let me make sure. Let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, no, I think we did do this. Yeah, we read that last. To a small fight, end up being reported by dude's whole family. What the heck? You're just getting in Arknights. In Gen, what's AK Gen? What's that? Like generator? What? Oh, general. Okay, no, I see it. The best thing about this is the fucking cat. Oh, this cat. Oh, that's hilarious. And he's holding money. He's holding the money. He's holding wads of cash. Wads? Bricks? What do you call them? Oh well. Is there other good game chat app than Discord? That app. Well, there. I remember. I used to use I forgot what the name of it was. It's like a really like gaming centric chat. Okay, there's no story there, but there is story. Wait a minute, do we do 8-8 or 8-11? Oh yeah, the beans in neon skin. Oh man, that's such a good skin. That is such a good skin. I'll do the challenge mode, but like right now, we're just doing reading because reading is gonna be the reading stream is gonna take a long time. We'll probably do some challenges somewhere in the middle if to like a palate cleanser. We'll probably do that, but hopefully it won't take so long. Okay, their level. Okay, so this one, I guess this one is the high one. Yeah, we'll do challenge for like a break in the stream. I would assume it'd go top to bottom. The snow hasn't melted and spring hasn't come. It feels like this next spring is never going to arrive. Each time I lift my head up to see the candlelight, I just cannot help but to reach my hand out and out to put it out, only to light it up anew in the darkness. Also postal vote. Hers is coming in new vector breakthrough. Oh, actually, I think I want Vulcan now. I like this skin a lot better. Holy, this is great. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, we'll get it in the future, so like I don't mind waiting. But this, oh dang, that ooh, that's just juicy. That is, those swords look juicy. Six months from now, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna build her or anything like that. She'll just be in the roster. You should have gotten another of that selector. I only gotten one. Please go away soon, winter. If you don't go away soon, we'll be buried by all this snow. Please, I beg of you. February 21st. 300 and 1000? I think I got it from the 300. I haven't done 1000, I don't think, then. Tulula, is something wrong? What? You've been pretty gloomy the past couple months. Did something happen? Nothing at all. I haven't spent that much time with everyone here, but going by what I've heard from the others, I get the impression you used to be a bit more energetic. Hey, watch it, buddy. Tula's not often down in the crowd like this. Why don't you try repeating what you just said to the captain and see if he appreciates it? What? No way am I going up to Patriot and telling him that he looks a little gloomy. Fuck no. Got more drift than normal ops? Maybe 4 stars and below, but besides that, I don't really think so. Don't get me wrong, the infected that I just saw, the design was pretty spot on though. It was pretty good. Yeah, can't say I have the balls. I do appreciate how heavy that they dress though. You can tell that they're in a cold environment, with the exception of Tallulah. I mean, Tallulah might be keeping herself warm with her pyronetics or pyro arts, whatever you want to call it. Patriot isn't as scary as it sounds. The shield guards are all like this. Don't let it get to you. Changes her damage to art, so she isn't just doing low physical damage. What is it, like a unlimited is it like a on and off kind of skill too? Tallulah wants general drift, forgetting she's a girl anonymous. Hey, Tallulah looks great, honestly. What Tallulah's wearing right now, she looks great. I have nothing against this. This is she just dress modestly. That's all. That's what I think, at least. She just has a modest way of dressing, and that's fine. I do love the addition of the skirt though. The skirt makes it even better. I forgot what the dress looks like. He just hasn't been talking much because of his throat problems lately, and his silence can be intimidating. Oh, so this is when he's starting to deteriorate even more. As for how I'm doing, don't worry. Yeah, I just have a lot going on in my mind. Our team is getting closer and closer to the Ursa cities, and there's a lot we need to thrash out. I probably gave you that impression because I've been really trying to rack my brain. Yeah, you're right, but we're running low on provisions, and we don't have enough manpower. If this goes on, we aren't going to last much longer. That's right, and that's why we need to pay extra attention to what all the outside forces are up to. Let's see. First of all, we need to make contact with the local infected groups in Diaspora as soon as we can. There are more mobs who has low damage. My mount is in storage for a long time and can't sustain solo. Well, good. Well, welcome back to Discord. maybe say something in chat. It's not a toggle skill. It's a 25-second skill that takes 50 seconds to charge, but still better than the other brawlers. Oh, okay. But Bee Hunter is best brawler. Bee Hunter is Bee Hunter is what, a 3-star? And aside from that, there are bound to be people trying to track us down. If we even take one wrong step and step into their trap, all of us will have to end up in a snowy grave. That doesn't sound good. Of course it doesn't. As long as we plan our route carefully, we won't find ourselves in that situation. So that's why the most important task we have at hand is to minimize our losses. Breaking up our team might conceal our movement better, but then communication will become a problem. Oh right, we can't use these comms we took from the Ursus. We can't have their transmitters. Oh, 4-star. Highest fist attack. Ooh, I do love attack speed. But not in damage. This will put our liaisons and recon units in unnecessary danger. It's a drain on resources to train someone to use the guerrilla code words. If we want distribute whole sets of comms to everyone, we'll need to get our hands on the prototype somehow. Tallulah, our recon unit were ambushed. That's nothing. Why did you need her to clean up? Shut up. This is nothing like what we face. Poor bastards fell over before any of us even figured out who the enemy was. Yeah, like we use arts to get past those defense. Sure, that and like some units just do a lot of damage where it doesn't really matter as much, but still, you can see Wisdale that shoots the robots, if I remember correctly. I forgot what they were called, like the Casimir stuff or Victoria stuff. The Victoria mechs, they barely took any Wisdale damage from time to time. They pinpoint our recon caster and ambushed him with exact permission. We've never seen anything like that from the patrol units. Whenever something concerns our teammates, we can't just brush it aside. Yeti, take me there. Shield guard, we might have encountered an Ursa's army platoon. Come with me. Yes, ma'am. Remember, if they are just an advanced team, be extra careful. If something goes wrong, we might have a large-scale retaliation waiting for us. We need to avoid that at all costs. Fucking genocide dragon lady. Literally, you know, she's great, right? Runner, inform Patriot immediately. Oh, tell Frostnova right away. Con... Kondrasha? Kondrasha? Hang in there, Yeti. What just happened? Quick, set him down here. Take the goddamn spear out. What's going on? The black spear grew out of his body? Black spear. Okay, I don't think I remember anybody with that wields a black spear or anyone being mentioned with a black spear. No, it can't be. The Emperor's monsters? What are they doing here? Think you're all that? I'll show you what for. Let's go, get him. What are you doing? Why are you stopping me? You have no idea. You have no idea what you're facing. You don't even know what exactly he is, and you want to get yourself killed? Ooh, who is this? What are you so freaked out for? We've got this many people on our side. Is it gonna zoom all the way out? No, it just stops there. Do you want to get yourself killed? That's the damned Ursa's royal guard. Oh, these are the royal guards? Oh dang. I thought they'd look more royal guard knight kind of looking thing. But no, this is on brand for Ursus, definitely. His lord. That looks like the Spartan knight, that black guy. What? Wait, what, Mirai? The Emperor Chads. Man, no, these guys look intimidating as heck. But they this for some reason it gives me the vibes of like eldritch horror, like Cthulhu and stuff. Like just the design of the helmet. But everything else looks like, you know, regular military officer uniform. Take my advice. Kill yourself now. Kill yourself now. Okay. All shield guards back in formation. Protect the other soldiers. Oh, okay. I haven't read Calcit's story yet. Remember, don't give him any openings. Is it just one guy? There is fear abound in the air. The infected next to you isn't ready at all. Don't be afraid. The more afraid you are, the more likely he will kill you. He may attack at any moment. Eyes open. Don't take your eyes off him for even 1 second. Literally, Kyo. Looks like I'm leaving empty-handed again. These 3 cities need to be cut off from the information net for being completely useless. Infected. What are you so smug for? Surrender to the local garrison or I will slice all your mouths and noses off and bring them with me. Isn't that the lynches? The face-rending lynches? Lynches? I thought that was just made up fairy tale. You mean we are looking at them right now? The lynches that slice faces off and bodies after killing everyone, leaving behind nothing but a bunch of nameless corpses in the forest? How long have these guys been around? I first heard the story. They could only be lynches. No, they aren't legends, and they aren't the demons in the fairy tales. They're murderers and executioners. Having voiceover is also a good thing. I guess they can swear and say whatever they want with no problem. Yeah. Little guard fighting is from IS4? I don't remember IS4. That's Sami, right? How are we even supposed to fight lynches? We are no match for these guys. We're just people, just normal people. So are you talking about the huge, like, Viking looking dudes? Cause those guys look Viking-y. This guy doesn't. The infected called himself normal. Help me! Don't run away! All of you, stay right where you are. You'll die if you run. It's not even human. How are we supposed to? I'll kill anyone who runs. What? Like it or not, you're now in the same boat as everyone else. If the defense line falls, everyone will die. They are nowhere as terrifying as you think. They're still made of flesh and blood. Not even the royal guards can take down the shield guards' layers of defense without a tough fight. Ah, yes, for like the Russian tank. What a reference, Mike. What a reference. Is it one of the Bosky bot? I don't think I met the IS4 boss, have I? Have I even met the IS4 bosses? Or farming? No, legit the Royal Guard, like intimidating though. It's no zone IS. Yeah, Sami. But if you're skilled, you'll become their breakthrough. They'll start with you when the killing starts. We're both among the strongest forces in Ursus, and yet the shield guards choose to oppose us and stand with the infected. How foolish. These are truly unfortunate times. He's unsheathing his blade. Shield guards, shield up. This would be a cool unit to have on this would actually be a cool unit. Our top ranked aura farmers. So these guys are called Emperor Blades, right? Is that it? Because I remember you guys talking about Emperor Blade before, and that was a different person, wasn't it? I didn't even meet Boss 1 in IS4, gosh. Not even floor 3? I didn't make it to floor 3? No, I probably did go to floor 3, but I didn't finish or something. Mike, it's not the Emperor you're thinking of. The wrong universe, Mike. Wrong universe. Cope. So what's the dude with the red blade? With the fiery red blade. Who was that? Wasn't he also called Emperor Blade or something? He's not attacking. No, not Blood Knight. You guys showed me a video of him running in an IS. Not IS. It was a CC something. And Red Blade. Is it Red Blade? Okay, yeah, no, I haven't met I haven't met those enemies in IS4. Something is burning. I can smell it. My body's starting to warm up. Could it be she's here? Oh. Red is dude with katana. Yeah, the dude with the he had a red fiery katana or something, and he was like running through ops like they were butter. She's here, relax. Everyone, she's here. Even the lynches are no match for her flames. I thought Red is angry bird. Don't let your guard down. The royal guards aren't. You want to bring who's what back with you now? You hurt my people. If you turn to violence, then we will return the favor. Yeah, Red. Okay, so it's Red Blade. I see you. 3-7-22-36. What are the Ursus Royal Guards doing here? You shouldn't have come. You should have waited for the captain. You want to know why we are here? We're here because we are looking for the Duke's daughter. In other words, you. We need to assess the situation. The sound of the falling snow falling to the ground is crisp and clear. What did you just call me? The Duke's daughter. And bear this in mind, given your social standing, surely there are more civilized vocabularies you could use to refer to us. Whose daughter did you just call me? You deny the truth as you are, you deny the truth as you are want to, isn't it? This guy's reading Impossible or wait a minute. Is that a thing, Kiwi? Is that a thing? No, no, no. Me reading is definitely a thing cuz I read the story all the time. But the second part of that message though, the color of Cowsit's pennies. You know what? I'll take a wild guess. I'm guessing pink. I'm guessing pink. I might as well. We're here. We're here. I want White to play older CC fully so can try max CC. That would be nice, Mirai. That'd definitely be nice. How do we know that from reading? I did answer, and my answer is pink. That's my final answer. Via meme. Meme. It's from art book. Oh, it's an art. It's in an art book. Oh man, if it's canon, I don't mind. Maybe show it to me in Discord. Why not green? I thought green, but no, I'm thinking pink because maybe Calcit is a closet. Maybe yeah, maybe Calcit is just a tsundere. You denied it. Yeah, okay. You think I'm the daughter of a snake? Anger, and it stems from your irritation. You want to run away from the truth? The Emperor's blade. You came all the way here today to mock me? Or are you here to kill me? Red Blade is GG. What do you mean Red Blade is GG? Like he's dead? I would assume so if we win that in CC. Curse line from Sourbook. Sure, Sinclair. We already have Calcit's pennies on the roster. Why not add something else? Funny Nun in Terror War. Wait, Funny Nun in Terror War. Wait, what? What, Tom? What? I can see that. I can see that, Sinclair. I can see that. It's probably that he's wearing briefs, but he's just too big that it looks like a thong. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, look at the guy. Did you see his hand compared to the book? My brothers, the royal guards may be fierce, but there's only one of them. We have Tallulah leading the charge, and we'll hold the line. With the rest of you supporting us, we'll definitely... My infected brothers. The Duke's daughter, what is he talking about? You didn't tell them who you really are. Is this part of your plan? Plan? What plan? How dare you mock her? You better watch who you are talking to before you try to provoke someone and turn people against her, Executioner. My identity has nothing to do with the goal we are working towards here. You can only turn one against another if there existed truth between them in the first place. I doubt there's any trust between you and the rest of them. Trust, my bad. This paint is blue according to official art. Blue? That's an unexpected color for Calcit. Bricky, you broke my fantasy. How it isn't green? No, like I was thinking green first, but no, I picked pink. She wearing Doctor. Oh my goodness, Mirai. only in our dreams, right? I can only summarize. You believe the trust they have for you will remain unscathed even after they come to know who you really are. All that coming from a masked villain that carries out covert massacres at the Ursus Empire's behest. I'm afraid no one here needs to be criticized by your kind. Your words are strong and confident. If this is as you expected, very well. I must reassess the situation. I bid you goodbye then. Remember this well. There is one thing we share with the people standing around you. We have no trust in you. You must take action to earn even the teeniest trinkle of trust. Stop. You have a question? You attacked my people. You know we are here. Am I perhaps misunderstanding you? Who are you trying to rat our secrets out to? Which secret? Soldiers, We can't let him give away our location. Tula, are you confident you can defeat a royal guard? Are they that? Are they that saucy? Do the royal guards get down like he says they do? The emperors or farmers, yeah. Breaking children's dreams is my specialty. Well, well, I mean, as long as it's not red in from the blood of our enemies, then I think we're all in a safe position. Royal Guard at too low power, which are town destroying level. Okay, so horror farming more than Piccolo. Why would you bring Piccolo in here, all of all things? If we don't do this, we'll face even more losses down the line. We have the patrol unit and even the Ursa's army hunting us down day and night. It takes the Royal Guard time to respond to our actions. Only if we bring the enemy in front of us under control now will we have the choice between retreating or pressing forward later. If we want to be able to pick, we have to act now. The land gets corrupted. What does that mean? Besides, while we may need to raise our guards against him, we have no reason to fear him. He represents fear. But fear doesn't stand a chance against our anger for our unjust treatment. She's right, the guerrillas have no reason to fear the Emperor's murderers. How can we still call ourselves the Aegis of the infected if we just tremble in fear? A lone man is no match for all of us. United, he's just a lone executioner. Oh, all of us united. Yeah. Nothing more. You are mistaken about one thing. I am not here alone. There is one more of us behind you. A figure wearing a large overcoat stands solemnly on the path Tula just took. So another guard? You can't just kill one without consequence. You think I get what you most of the time people are just standing there oh, I see what you yeah, okay. Thanks, Mirai. Yeah, no, I know what okay, I understand now with the Piccolo thing. How much show power in anime just town is not enough. Well, that's during the events that the doctor wakes up. I'm not sure how long this is between the doctor wakes up and now, but she looked a lot older, right? Tulu looked a lot older when we see her first in the story than now. No, this here, I see what you mean by aura farming. Now this this is aura farming. Though the I wonder if we fight the royal guards in the story. Each and every flake of white snow falling from the gray sky up above abruptly turns black as it lands on his coat, before disintegrating and scattering across the ground as ashes. This is probably a few months before we get woken up. Then she really grew up. Either puberty hit her hard, or she just went through some shit. And you know what? I'm thinking the latter. I'm thinking she just went through a lot of shit to get to where we were in the story. And the 2 or 3 of that guys. I remember them talking about Patriot and him fighting like a lot of the royal guards. Oh, we fight them in Calcit's story. Okay. There's 2 of them. So what? Just the 2 of you trying to cut off the dozens of us? Ridiculous. Daughter of Keshe, allow me to postulate that you've come to the following conclusion. Your peers will not be suspicious of you merely because of your identity. Then let us verify the results. If your judgment proves incorrect, then the premise your father made to us shall be considered. Then the promise? If your judgment proves incorrect, then the promise your father made to us shall be considered void. So what they're saying is, if she believes in them not turning against her or something, what is he talking about? What are you people daydreaming about? Snap out of it. They're not just after Tallulah. What? Do you think these murderers would just let us rest? Would let the rest of us go once she's dead? Protect Tallulah. No, protect the soldiers. First, push them back. After that, secure a way out. Finally, protect yourselves. Don't think too hard about it all right now. Just do everything you can to stay alive. After all, there's nothing we can do if we aren't alive. If they kill us here, it'll all be over. The ladder. Oh. I meant latter, not ladder. What you said could not be more different than how your father would see it. I'm afraid you may only prove to be a disappointment. Leader of the Northern Tundra infected. Leader of the Northern Tundra infected. In-game, Emperor will win, but lore-wise, don't know. Well, we're still like whenever you put characters against each other, I would think in the perspective of lore, besides just pure gameplay. I'm not a leader. I am just an infected. I have no reason to impress you. I'd say they're on the same level. Let's see. Get the hell away. Such potential. I should take my hat off to you. Alas, I forgot to bring my cat with me today. Never forget your cat, people. Never forget your cat. It's pointless to keep fighting. We are merely protectors of Ursus. You may take you men with you. Live on as the protector of these infected if that is your wish. Let us take what we must to realize our respective goals. I find that reasonable. You call yourself a protector, but who did you ever protect? All nations have men who call themselves protectors. There are many things that need to be protected, and also far too many men who call themselves protectors. Most of them are corrupt and incompetent, yet the rest of us excel precisely because of the things we protect. We are protecting Ursus's future. You think that will cover up everything you've done? You've committed more crimes than anyone can ever count. You've drove Simuch cities into the lakes, and not a single person got out of that Elafia village. I can name all the atrocities you've committed one by one and let the whole world know all that you've done. And you dare to bring to me about your country's will? You're foolish. Your foolishness will one day be crushed by reality. All societies will at one point have to bring out their lashes and whip their laziest and most simple-minded members. That being said, we are blades, not whips. If cutting off branches that do nothing but suck the tree dry of nutrients was a crime, then yes, that makes us evil. You said you will expose our atrocities. That merely tells me you are unable to confront us, not to mention how likely the way you see things will change. If I walk towards you, I suppose you will take a step back. Tallulah, stay back. Protect the soldiers. Ursa's benefices. What? I can't. Okay, whatever. Is of equal weight to its devilries. When you stand up against our evil deeds, you must also face all the good that we have done. All of it. A nation cannot be measured by good or evil. Nothing is worthy of discussion on this metric. Perhaps it's not realistic to expect you to reach his heights and fully grasp his wisdom so soon. But if everything is as he said, then perhaps we will come for your advice when that day comes. Right now, aside the potential and the seeds hidden in you, you have nothing. The Emperor is something you can understand. Isn't something you can understand. No, you. It can't be. Oh, okay. Wendigo. 2 royal guards by their lonesome aren't enough to kill me. If you want to make an enemy of me, you'd better bring a 3rd man with you next time. More pain. I'm still not finished. Ending 4 Ice 55. Your boss who does instant kill. Oh, I wonder when the update is. Maybe whenever Blaze Altar comes out. Shields forward. Push. No, Patriot. No. There are 5 royal guards here, counting the ones still trying to put up a fight with my daughter over on the other side. Oh. Oh shit. Frostnova is working over 2 royal guards. The royal guards I knew would never waver or pussyfoot around. Tell me, how confident are you in your strength? Start of July, okay. Can handle many Emperor. Yeah, no, like just hearing about Patriot. Like, if Tallulah can handle 1, I feel like Patriot can handle like at least 5. Oh, and the Yeti squad. Okay. Well, Frostnova and the Yeti squad have great coordination, if I remember correctly, or if I'm assuming correctly. That should give them an edge against them, anyways. We don't want to be your enemy, Wendigo. You are a legend known to a few of us in the Empire's army. Even if the common folk of the nomadic cities have long forgotten, all of us still remember the tales of our forebears told us. You have my respect, Wendigo. So you follow her. Lying has become second nature to the soldiers of the tundras. It's hard to know who to believe. So it is the truth then. You are infected. It shouldn't come as a surprise that I am fighting for the infected. That's not right, Wendigo. This plan will fail. There are lots of infected in the country. Fantasies do not come true just because more people believe in them. Before you write this off as a fantasy, how many of Ursa's defeats and victories have you personally participated in? You're right, my generation hasn't seen much action. Therefore, I am inviting you to join us. Ursa's Captain Bodrakis T. I ask you to come with us. Ursus needs you. What's that? What? Oh, yeah, all are pretty good. Yeah, not only are they pretty good fighters, they should have pretty good coordination with Frostnova. So yeah, that's like they probably have better coordination with Frostnova than Tallulah has with her infected. You know, considering that she might run around a lot on her own. Having fought under the command of the last emperor for over 100 years, surely you must remember Ursa's greatness in those times. Was it a prosperous and marvelous era? Everyone united under the banner of Ursus regardless of race, and they all fought for its future. Enemies far and wide fell to our blades and cannon fire, and we stood undefeated in the battlefield. I am far from the only one who wishes to return to those glorious times. All of us want to see again an era when all men and brothers and share the same deep hatred for their enemies. We can bring all those greedy countries to part with the lands they stole and give the downtrodden the chance to reign their dignity under the glory of Ursus. We conquer not to annihilate, but to rebuild. Never was good. No, no. Ursus is a little. It's a little warmongery, you know? We gave this world a new lease of life. Let us rebuild that era with all people united, facing all the storms that come our way together. I do believe it's far better than living our days on the tundra, toiling around away. Try saying that to the Ursus folk who toil so oppressed they can't lift up their heads. No one has it easy, such is the cruelty of the times we live in. Life is difficult for Ursus citizens as well. The lack of order, the loss of power, and the destruction of morals, these are all mistakes. These are the mistakes that ruin Ursus, and we know what the problem lies. We can fix these problems. Nonsense. You may ask your leader and see if he believes us. All his life and his people, then they don't even promote him to a higher rank, just shove him away with his lead. Nothing, even losing his family. Yeah, no. They really did Patriot dirty. You, Budrakis T, we can set Ursus on the right path. You got one thing wrong. You've got one thing wrong. I am not the leader. Not anymore. She is the leader. Ask her if she believes any of that. I fought with your fathers. Your strength and tactical acumen are no less impressive than theirs. But you look at the Ursus of those times with rose-colored glasses. What you see is nothing more than your wild fantasies. You cannot deny the glory of that era. Everything you did tied you back to Ursus. Even your title symbolizes your desire and aspirations. Let me ask you this then. Is there a place for the infected in the Ursus you seek? The Ursus you are trying to forge for this emperor? Those positions sold upon you as favors are just fickle illusions, nothing more, just like those fantasies of yours. Tallulah, you are right. Perhaps things will be different with the help of you and your men. What are you talking about? Blades do not make promises. Weapons do not ever make promises. But I believe the infected are a force that Ursus should have possessed in the first place. All of you should strive to become a symbol of Ursus' glory. The infected who oppose Ursus shall perish. As for all of you, if you are willing to take up arms for Ursus, it will be recognized as a glorious and noble deed. Tallulah can hear the men whispering around her. The murmurs have been louder. Just because I don't oppose your theories doesn't mean that I agree with them. Such simplicity is a kind of arrogance. Perhaps you've come to enjoy having this kind of authority? The kind of freewheeling authority that tells you everything you do is to build a better future. What gives you the right to brag about glory? In that case, if you are fighting for the minority, on what basis are you saying? Are you saying you deserve the majority endorsement? What is so righteous about your fight for the infected? I got a question. Could Patriot have become the Emperor of Ursus if he wasn't infected? Like, say he was a general and he kept rising in ranks. I wonder if he could be the king or whatever Emperor of Ursus. Death for country, so country would think good about you. Your country won't even know you because you even if you're a general, people barely even know you, and you just might die on the field without them knowing. Can be stated. You will know at 5 IS5 ending 3. Okay. Surely you will be able to give me an intelligent answer, Wendigo. What does justice even have to do with how many people you got? Royal Guard, I will ask you just one question. How many people actually love the Emperor in these days? Was that number high or low? And did the Emperor defeat have and did the Emperor's death have anything to do with you? If I answered it had nothing to do with us, it looks like we won't be coming to an understanding. In any case, my liege has passed. Ursus now belongs to someone else, and what I follow now is merely an ideology. Her ideology. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Patriot helps to look as though she too is his family, both right at this moment and for the years to come until the day when he loses her. Oh shit. Oh, this is hard. Oh, this goes hard. Oh, I'm tearing up because of the peak that this is. Oh, this is. I'm changing the thumbnail of this video later. This is gonna be the background. No, this is gonna be front and center. This needs to be in front and center of every newspaper too. I hate plus Tululu looks really cute in this picture, so that's mainly the reason, but this does go hard. This does go hard. Don't get me wrong. This does go hard. And the line here. Oh, the line is oh. Wait, what? Why her? Because we know each other well. Perhaps the road you describe is indeed a yellow brick road, but I am afraid I've already made my decision. I choose the infected. A soldier serves his country and his beliefs, not its tyranny. That is why I will destroy this empire and ignite a war of righteousness. We too need the support of the infected, and we are also fighting for a just cause. Why do you refuse us then? It is because you believe the path the reunion is taking you is better than the unity and freeform we seek, because it is more efficient, or is it perhaps because it hurts the Ursus common folk less? No, it is simply because the war has already begun, and I need to see it through to the end. Even the Emperor I served, as benevolent and kind as he was, never accepted the infected, and these promises are now nothing but lies to me. If you could truly unite the infected, then we wouldn't have a war. It is our hope the infected will unite under your lead. If you actually wanted to unite them, you wouldn't need me. Enough, Royal Guards. I've already walked the path you are singing praises of, and that's why I don't believe there are any better choices out there. If you tell me you had that kind of foresight, it just tells me you haven't yet faced the irony of fate. One day you will understand, just like the 20 royal guards who died in the Valley of the Setting Sun. They were killed in the tundras and at the hands of foes of other races. It's much better than dying at the hands of your countrymen. I wonder what he's referencing. Royal Guards, I am a traitor. I betrayed the Empire. There is no room for us to reconcile. A declaration is nothing more than that. A declaration. Even if that is what you believe, Wendigo, what about the people standing behind you? Will they trust her as much as you do? Even if they revere your might and your honesty, how will you assure them they are not just worshipping a powerful idol? Is an evil idol able to shelter them better? Or is an idol who lets herself be trampled upon more preferable? Hope you aren't trying to use the former as a metaphor for someone whom I respect. Reality is far colder than the flurries of the northwestern tundra, Wendigo. Once you lose power, you'll find yourself at the mercy of those who are capable, and the first one to make that move might not be your enemies. Perhaps they know not who Cachet is, but they know what a duke is, and they know the duke's daughter will one day become the duchess. The people around you are not like how you see them. Her strength will one day come to rival yours. She will be no less resourceful, and her cunning will be on another level. I take it you are complimenting her. No, Wendigo, no. You haven't been an Ursa citizen long enough. You don't understand. I am talking about Cachet. Just because one inherits a knowledge of corruption doesn't mean they too will fall to it. The footmarks she left on the tundras is proof that she won't meet the same fate as the old snake. I've heard stories that you dote on young people, or perhaps pamper is the better term. I will always have respect for those that are truly worth respecting, now and always, from the moment they were born through the years, even after their deaths. Leave, Bodrakis T. Leave right now. I won't hold it against you for attacking our soldiers for the time being, or I could kill you too right now. Wait for the royal guards to come and collect your bodies and go to war with them until only one side remains. spin the face of fate. Even if we find ourselves on the losing side. Wendigo, I'm afraid I cannot spill any more secrets. Our warning isn't merely a rhetorical tool, Bodrakis T. Ugh. Oh man. Reading, man, this reading is making me drowsy. Maybe we need to do a challenge stage after this one. Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing a bite real quick. We can only mourn for you. When we find ourselves fighting against each other on the battlefield, I should find myself mourning for you instead. And you remember about trying to defeat with fate, but never able to do that. What are you referencing, Tom? Welcome station reading is best tool for a night when you can't sleep since you get sleepy. Yeah. My I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the length of the reading that we're doing, but other chapters and other side stories that I've read, I haven't had this before. Polyvision. Oh yeah, we should do that. Yeah, let's do a little bit of that after this one. That day won't come, Wendigo. That day won't come. Farewell, Patriot. This day has been unfruitful. How regretful. I should add, Tallulah, we look forward to seeing your improvement on the battlefield. You should lead them. You are more than up to the task. Daddy! I can't picture Frostnova ever saying this. I can see her saying father, but not this. Yelena. We fought them off together with the Yetis. We fought off one of them, but did they retreat on purpose? Dr. Daddy Ubu. Yes. I wonder how much money we can give to an operator for the operator to go to Frostnova's where Frostnova is and put like in writing Dr. Daddy, and we just meet her in the morning after we wake up in the land ship. A version of Batman who they know his action is from his will, but because of some prime Earth, you're suddenly there trying to destroy it. That sounds like something you would read from Fate. Some kind of Shiro BS or something. Was there 5 of them all together? I couldn't protect my team by myself. You did fine. You will do better next time. I will, definitely. What happened here? Why is everyone... Tallulah, what happened to the shield guards? Captain, what they said just now. They traced some imaginary tricks in history. From that, they determined that the future will be the same as the past, that their statues decide what the future will hold, that it itself a kind of arrogance. I can vouch for her, but I am not sure. But I am sure not everyone can come to accept this just yet. So I ask you to keep this under wraps for the time being. She's not even like what it is doing. Sorry, nope. Cause most of the time you meet her now, it's just what? Wait, what? What, Mirai? We know. We all understand. We all know what kind of person Tallulah is. But were they telling the truth? Don't tell me. What are you thinking? You already said it yourself. A person's upbringing can't determine how you see. It's true. Tallulah, I was raised by the nobles to one day take over. There's your answer. Anything else? My leader. Please, Patriot, I told you not to call me that. Let's pack it up here. Faust and the Crosswomen still have training after this. You're joining them, aren't you? As long as you do not disappoint with your character, I will support you until the very end. IS as the boss most of the time. Ugh. I think I remember I did that once. Maybe. I can't... I think I saw her in IS once. Or maybe that was Cowsit I'm thinking of. With plus 4 SP. Tallulah, my dad supports you. I won't tell you to do the same for me, Yelena. You don't really think. Give me a piece of candy. Here, I never thought you'd ask me for one of these. Let's get going. Let's pack it up. Everyone, if you want to know more, I'll tell you everything. Soldiers? It looks like they're gonna be... What is it that you are planning? Our chances to come back as an ally then... What? No, there's always a chance for if there's a chance for Frost Nova to be playable. Nothing tells me that she won't be. Chapter 6? You're stuck in chapter 6, Mirai? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do this first. Let's do this first. Where are we at? We're in 8-8. Let's do this first. Let's do the main team. No, let's not do the main team. We don't need the main team. This is gonna be easy. Where is... Yeah, this will be easy. Never read further than that. Oh, okay. I know from fanfics. Fanfics. Give us another Manticore operator. Like in design, in race, or as in like class. What is this? Oh, oh, do we get the song? Please tell me we get the song. Wait a minute, what is this Godzilla music? What is this Godzilla ass music? Why is this so menacing? Ew. It's not bad, it's just disturbing. All right. Take good care of healing. Oh gosh, oh he's right there. Oh no, you're in a bad spot. This isn't too bad. I wonder if Mephisto goes in circles. You need to take care of that, Sir Birdie. Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for. Okay, never mind. Oh well, we can do this. I mean, we have Vina. She does true damage, so this should be pretty easy. Whoa, 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 what just happened? What just happened? I was not looking at them. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh no. Oh man, I love that the music kicked in, but man, I hate how I have no operators. I had no one was alive. No, I remember, I know what the mechanics are. I know what the mechanics are. It's just, Cruise. We'll put Perfumer. Where's Perfumer? Where is Perfumer? Perfumer and Texas. Yeah, this'll do. No, Vina did good though. Vina did good. She did enough damage to where Utage was able to kill him. Yes, nuking is the best way to deal with any problem. Nuking is always the answer. Yes, but what if I just do this? Man, I love how she has her broom. Can you survive? Probably not. Oh, this is... Okay. Well then. Oh dang, oh dang, oh dang. Can you? You can't. I need Saria. I need Saria. Yes, nuking is the easy answer. Surviving is the nuking is the answer. Surviving is the question. Write that down, guys. That's quote of the day. Nuking is the answer. Surviving is the question. No, I've never had Nightingale. Narutoya, I want to do it without a support. Conga line of ops. I thought about it, but I didn't know who to put where. Oh, can I Mirai? And what else are you gonna tell me? I can do it level 1 ops too? It's just painful. Okay, let's see. Where is Saria? Okay, let's put down my healers again. I can see their health being chipped away. Oh, Blaze almost died. Oh, Blaze is gonna die. Blaze is dead? Oh, wrong spot. I should have put you back here. Oh well. Oh. I don't know, Utage, are you doing enough damage? You are. Okay. Oh man. I can't get over this song. This song is so beautiful. Sleep, sleep, Oyasumi. Yeah, sleep and never wake up. Okay, this is looking, wow, really tanky. What the heck? Now if you nuke him, the dust stops when he dies. Yeah, that's why we're trying to nuke. Oh! What? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Ooh. Ooh, barely. Ooh. Man, Sarya's barely alive from all that. How much time do we have? I hope I have enough time. Oh! 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 Oh, one shot? No, Myrtle. Fuck. Oh, you don't need to kill his shield. This stage makes me miss my Firewatch long time. I didn't use her. She was my mob wiper before. Firewatch? I think I have a Firewatch. No, I don't. I want to kill them as fast as I can. No, I usually use Texas S3. I don't know why she's always on S2. What is your default? Your default is S2? No, I want default is S3. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Outdated? No, I know the boss damages us the more damage we do to it. It's like reflect, isn't it? It's like reflect damage, right? So I know I'm supposed to chip away at their health instead of just throwing orbs at it that does a lot of damage, but But I believe my healers can heal through the damage. So in turn, we nuke the boss. Besides, it's more fun nuking the boss. Let's see. Where do I want to put you? No, no, not there. Many times his healers could not handle it. No, no, it's because they didn't have their skill. It's because they didn't have their skill active. That's it. Yeah, no, the skill wasn't active. Exactly. See, Mirai understands. See, I'm gonna put Vina here. Yes, but not my skill issue, it's their skill issue. That's how this works. It's not my skill issue. It's I just need to sit here and to do the best strategy to Unga Bunga the boss. Okay, I don't want... You know what? Yeah, let's do it now. See, they're doing fine. They're fine. Yeah, this is fine. Who died? Oh. Right. I mean, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's a lot of stun. That's a lot of stun. Did you see Myrtle? Myrtle was keeping Saria alive over there. They did die, but Myrtle did keep them alive, or kept Saria alive. Oh. Oh. This. I wonder if you're still gonna heal if I kill you now. Do you still heal? Just in case, I'm gonna do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that it? First try, everybody. Oh, now I can chill and listen to the music in its glory. First try. Let's do this, because I don't want you touching Saria. Amazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a little... looking a little dangerous over here. You know how I won that? It's funny if you lose to mobs. Well, good thing I'm not. I don't think I am, at least. I really hope I don't. For a second, I was afraid that that hammer dude was gonna unga bunga my Saria. Hey Coco Goat, if I beat 8-3, then I believe anybody can. For a second there, I was a little worried about that hammer dude. First try, exactly everybody, first try. Okay. This is probably... Actually, no. Should we do this, or should we go back to the reading? We'll do this. This will probably be one first try too. First try. Wait, what the why are there civilians here? Why is there civilians here? Use Amiya? Yeah, that's what I assume. What happens if I do this? What? What? What just happened? I leaked top? Excuse me? Wait a minute. Replay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Replay. I leaked? Oh, oh, okay, you know what? No, I don't want to look at that. Okay, let's not look at that. Yeah. Being tunneled. Being tunneled. Hey, I let him through, okay? We needed to Wait, was it only 2 life? Oh, it is just 2 life. Oh, it is. Oh no. Okay, well... What do you mean? That was just practice. That was just practice mode, cause. Let's see, where do I think you'll be fine here. Healer. And it doesn't look like these civilians are gonna get hurt anytime soon. Okay, can you get rid of that all the way? You can. You can. Okay, so where do I put you? Do I need you anywhere? Maybe here? Okay, this should be good enough. This should be good enough. Look like for the most part the line is gonna be held. I wanna switch to Lopsis and Susuro. Oh, okay, well, look who's here to join the party. Oh, this looks fine. This looks fine. It doesn't look too bad. Oh wait, my healers have... Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh! Ooh. Oh my goodness. She's gonna get nuked. Oh no, she didn't get nuked. Oh. Oh, she didn't get nuked. Okay. Oh, this looks so doable. This is easier than the last stage of the main story. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, looks like they're running away. That's good. Oh, no wonder they're running away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, that's wrong skill. Wrong skill. Wait, what? Excuse me? There's more civilians? There's more civilians?
Ude, me, それに足る他の何かを犠牲にすれば、連中何人かの首と交換できるわ。それとも、この失敗の代価を支払うことを選ぶつもり？
You know what? Maybe we'll leave that for later and its own day. We'll do that. We'll just leave that for its own day. Let's finish the story, people. let's finish the story. But hey, if you guys want to see me do that again, please like and subscribe. 8-4. No, honestly, I feel like the devs are sadists sometimes. Sometimes I come across a map that's more of a BS troll map just to get on your nerves, and that was one of them. I think I'm gonna need to build like 4 different defenders. That sounds so AIDS, Mirai. That sounds so AIDS. Restart time. I'm glad you failed that going in blind. What do you mean? I mean, it was just a practice stage, right, guys? It was just a practice stage. Welcome to hell. Man, it sure does feel like it down there with Tallulah. Oh, that's just, oof. That's such a terrible map. Okay, we'll go. We need to go back to our reading stream. I'm thinking 4 defenders. I'm already planning on building Blemmy, so we're gonna try and get Blemmy done. I've gained a general understanding of this infected behavior's patterns. Despite his now exceptional infected state, his actions still obey some kind of law. Nightingale helps a lot on that stage. Well, I don't have Nightingale, and I want to try and do it with my own ops. No, do I even have that kind of defender, Mirai? We did before and after, didn't we? I think we did. We stopped in 8- we stopped in 7. We stopped in 8-7 and we just finished reading 8-8. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Right. So in other words, I have none. In regards to this is Nightmare Bad Dance only had few executor. What does executors have to do with what? Would be really helpful here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and do it without Nightingale. If Nightingale is really a unit that I need to do that I feel like that's an oversight. Just like to have, hopefully I can do it with the units that I have. Yes, we were reading 8-11 because 8-11 was first. Yeah. Oh, okay. So wait. Okay, no, I thought we were doing 8-. I thought we did 8-. Okay. Got my granny fully built because of that state. Wait, granny helps with that? No, we're also building road salt. We need to finish building road salt. So in other words, Robin, I don't have one. The Ursus assholes are hiding amongst the infected and the mercenaries. They are disguised as Reunion. Keep an eye out. Abestos? I think... Do I have Abestos? Unless you see paint somewhere on their body, don't let a single one of them get away. If they even dare to take a step inside, kill them on the spot. Reunion folks are only here because they were talked into this mess. Do we really have to kill them? Save that question for yourself. We'll see what you think in a few minutes when you find yourself getting stabbed in the back. Guard, the enemy's putting up way too much of a fight. Reunion isn't supposed to have this kind of firepower. It's mostly DPS Arts Defender. DPS? No, I don't have Spectre. I know I don't have Spectre because I don't have any Spectre or Scotty. Then what kind of firepower are they supposed to have? If we were to give all of our mortar gunners the newest weapon, we probably could have taken the city down directly without the catastrophe. They don't care about what's covering their tracks anymore. They're trying to rush inside at all costs. Abestos, the bestos. If that's the case, why didn't Tululu keep them close to her? Because she's afraid. She's afraid we'd see through their identities and their plans. Not even she would be able to cover everything up if there were too many people. Besides, those aren't the kind of weapons you can just pick up and take around. They probably had all those weapons stashed across the city, core city long ago, just for times like these when everything falls apart. They were designed to deal with us from the start. They want to kill all of us, but they're wrong. We will be the ones doing the killing today, not them. Sage gets blind spot and many shining skill. With more hard timing skill. Over here talking trash about my skill timing. I believe I activated Telopsis' skill at the right time to keep everybody as alive as she could at that moment. No one died. The civilians died. So I think I had the right timing there. What are you doing? You want to leave the battlefield? Rhodes Island, take a better look. We are the battlefront. Wherever we are, that's where the battlefront is. Forward. Serious? That isn't going to work. Our teams can't keep up. We'll hold the line and find an opportunity to take them out. Then you'll keep up. Phantom Crossbowman, can you do this? We don't really have much of an advantage without the captain, but you can do it. Right. Captain Faust was willing to throw his life away for the rest of us. If Rhodes Island's rabbit can really help us get revenge for him, we're more than willing to put our lives on the line. You don't need to. You're from Rhodes Island. I just need to bomb their position directly, right? Radiant, if you are reading this, help me jam their signals. I just need their headphones to blow up for a moment. Yep, just a sound, not an actual explosion. You can blow their ears up too if you want. Okay, in 5 seconds. 4 seconds, Phantom Crossbowman, get ready. 3. Guard, have your team break up. I'll trust you this once. Shield Guard, take your shields down. You'll be out in the open. It's okay. The guerrillas. 1. If someone's willing to put their lives on the line for us, then we'll put our lives on the line for her too. Look, all the bastards pretending to be Rhodes Reunion passed out all of a sudden. 3. There is a question that Guard has asked himself many times. He finds himself wondering this once again. There are many operators in Rhodes Island with astounding powers, and with those powers they can easily influence the outcome of the battle. How should he look upon these formidable allies? Once he got an answer from Ace, he got another answer from Scout, and now he has yet found another answer in Rosemontis. As her massive swords begin to bear down on the enemy's artillery, and as the sarcasm mercenaries began to rise their crossbows in their hands, guards can't help but yell out of his lungs. Shield Guard, shield up, protect Rosemontis. Together they are a squad. They need to be protected. They need cooperation. And they need understanding. Texas there's one of Executor. You could use her gravel and red if you have them to tank those fireballs or some to. Oh, so just fast redeploy units. Nelion. What the hell is that cat sound? Oh no, that is my nieces. They play very loudly and scream a lot. So yeah, that's my nieces. Yeah, it's the kids and mommy. Yeah. They are people who are fighting gallantly, just like him. Oh, wait, why does... Man, they really make Rosemontes look mature in this one. This one, Rosemontes looks pretty mature. Oh, this looks cool, though. This looks really cool. With the, shieldmen. Got them. You've got pretty sharp eyes, kid. Thanks, guard. Don't thank me. Just keep doing what you're doing. All shield guards, squad members, and infected, and my friend, my family. We will make it home. We will defeat them, and Ami will defeat Tula. Then we'll all go home together. Got Dust and Marshall, dude. Where am I? I should go back. It's a little cold. What's up with those black shadows? Oh, I remember now. They were freezing to death, so I gave them something. It's cold here. What did I give them? I don't remember. I think it was something important. I think someone might have told me to never give it to anyone else. But then why did I give it away to them? Was it not important to me? Probably not. If it gets too cold, I would probably disappear too. I know why. It's because that's what my friends would do. My friends. There was a guy who was really strict. I wonder if he saw me as a friend. There was someone who sang to me. This is Mephisto, right? See. There was someone who sang to me. It's been a long time since I heard her sing. Yes, it's the Brunt. There was someone who looked really scary, but she makes really good food. There was a girl. She was the dearest to me. She was the one who told me where I could go. But I don't understand. I really don't understand. There was also someone who really talked a lot. Something is coming. There are lots of black shadows. What are they doing? Do they want my life too? Right, life. Life is precious. Is that so? Is life useful at all? The black shadows are getting really close. Are they here to take my life away? Take a step back, Doctor. Don't get any closer. We got here too late. That isn't infected no longer. It's something else. Poor fellow. Do they know who this is? Like, does the Doctor and Calcet know who they're facing right now? Or do they just know, like, they just know that it's just someone that's probably been turned? And how did he turn? What happened? I don't remember what happened. I just remember Mephisto saying that he would stop them or something. Like, what happened? The sarcophagus? What about the sarcophagus? Even I have only seen a case like this just once. So only one other time. The caster and the victims were fused together. The caster and the victims. Their bodies in Originium formed a mountain, and from it bloomed a kind of really fragile flower. What? That's some Elden Ring Dark Souls shit going on here. The sarcophagus turns the Terra species into their primal form. So what does that mean for the Doctor? Does he just, I get like, when you say that, Silver, I'm thinking the Doctor would get like a factory reset. He's seriously injured and his arts get defect, end up absorbing many infected. Oh, he absorbed infected. That's a primal form of Liberi. The bird people, right, Silver? He's human. Well, yes, he's only is a factory reset basically. Yeah, because he lost his memories, right? So I'm only assuming it's basically a factory reset. Even any human in terror. Well, y'all just said the Doctor, and that's weird. The dust spread in the wind, and whoever that traveled through that cursed place found themselves infected. Not only that, but anyone who was unfortunate enough became new hosts and ended up spreading the suffering and death. It doesn't sound like you're just talking about the past. Rhetorics would merely be insults to this strategy. Everything that I say is the truth. The source of the infected was as likely as poison. Its effects on life doesn't stop naturally. At the time, I swore to myself that I would keep something like that from ever happening again, yet things rarely turn out the way you want them. I've come to notice that these things will just keep happening over and over right before my eyes. It seems like it's fallen into a deep sleep. It's just venting unconsciously. That sarcasm heard was probably not under its control only because it wasn't trying to control them in the first place. Freedom. It's ironic to think that a herd could be free. I knew it. This is the culprit of the Originium Dust Super Spreader event. Originium Dust Super Spreader. This isn't good. If this is how all the Sarkaz herd are going to turn out, the losses would be beyond measure. Its dust isn't just some simple Originium arts anymore. It might even infect normal people. It wasn't pretty, or the Originium cluster blooming across the cities. If I can help it, I don't want to see anything like that ever again. Doctor, we need to subdue that thing first, stop the herd from growing, and prevent the infection from spreading. You know what that is? Doctor, I don't know what's going on in your mind. I'm a doctor, not a judge. This world is suffering from a disease. If no one treats it, what do you think will happen? It's funny how she says she's a doctor and not a judge, whenever she looks at me with such judgmental eyes, so intensely. And you know what? I'm fine with it. Of course, living things usually have immune systems, and suppose the world does as well. It might be able to recover from the disease on its own. But we can't live in an even more barren world that will only cause it to weaken, and we will die because of that. As for the infected before us, let me get this out of the way. Even if a disease is seen as untreatable to us doctors, death is far from a foregone conclusion. Until an effective cure is found, the patient's life is under serious threat. That's how we see it. Can't we just like put him in a cage and throw him into cargo spots in the land ship or something? Surely she has a syringe for like sleep, right? A sleep dart or something in that syringe of hers. And we turn in USB to turn into stove toy and turn it red and sends it to another Scotty in another timeline. Let's see. There's one thing that a doctor will never believe, even if it's what the whole world believes. The disease is untreatable. That's an excuse, and one that would never be used as by us doctors. It doesn't matter what kind of precedents we will find ourselves in. I will never use my medical knowledge in any matter that can be concerned inhumane. From the moment all life is born, they all possess dignity. No matter how society at large sees them, treating patients with orthopathy will always be my calling. You know what, Calcit? I respect that. Speak your shit. I respect it. This is why I will never give up on life, especially those that can be cured. Yet we as doctors will never deny that there are precautions that must be undertaken to prevent disease from reaching even more people. The infected cannot become the tool of others. No one may control their lives. If I don't do anything at all, that will be a goal. If I didn't do anything at all, that will become a goal, a weapon, an excuse. If we leave it be, then we won't be able to take our revenge against Ursus. On the contrary, Ursus's wounds will become the wounds of others. We cannot leave a struggle of pain simply be. There are some diseases that normal medical personnel cannot cure. All the things that the world imposed on them will only rain down on others several times over every now and then. That's about everything a doctor can do. If we are to save even more lives, then we need to make a decision. Doppler's breathing can be heard clearly throughout the filtration systems they are wearing. Man, this chapter has had peak artworks left and right, one after the other. Which is why our goal is without a doubt undeniable. We need to halt the core city's power supply, but before that, to prevent another catastrophe from happening, we need to take care of the herd that's growing in numbers by the minute. Monster, arise. We don't have much time left. How will it turn out? We can't even say we are delivering anyone from harm. The Sarkaz herd's fate is sealed. Oh, this is... Was that chapter 8 already in? The file size, like are you talking about like just all the way to chapter 8 is 2 to 3 gigs? Is that what you're saying? All Calcit can do is stand there in silence and stare at the white crystalline being that can no longer be called uninfected. How many scars are there on your body? She asked. There is no way to tell whether she is asking the trembling creature or herself. The white creature spread its arms. Oh, are you talking about so before chapter 9, like all the way up to chapter 8, it was 2-3 gigs. Without is not a human, especially someone who can destroy the whole world. What do you want? That's not true. That's not true. Krillin in Dragon Ball is human, and you look at him. He's up there with the big dogs. Yeah, and then now we have 9 through what, 15 or 14? So that's at least 3 more. What do you want? It tries to walk forward, but its fragile wings aren't enough to support its own body. There are sounds trickling out of its throat like a river of terror formed on whispers. What a beautiful, cute creature. I would say this. If it wasn't a person and the tragedy behind this, I would say that on any other occasion, but not in this situation. Your premonition turned out to be correct. That's not a normal infected creature. It's the source of this large-scale super spreader. It's singing. Oh, and it has a beautiful song too. It has one of the best. Oh. I need to go forward. Operators, prepare the mist. Emulate all the dust in the area. I need to go forward. Fall back. The mutations have reached its limit, avoiding putting any more pressure on the target. Someone's talking. Someone's singing. A freaking harem. Watch, someone's gonna make a doujin about that Mirai. All dreams sink to the bottom of the lake. Life is important, really important. My friends lost their lives. They all left me. They stopped. They wouldn't go on anymore. If you have your own ideas and your own goals now. Monster, prepare to fire. Where should I go? I know, I get it now. But no matter where I go, people are going to beat me up. It hurts. If I hit them back, then they will hurt. I don't want it to hurt anyone, but it really hurts right now. This is going to do it? Are all the infected going to end up like this? I wonder how they're gonna do this. In the next season, I wonder if this better be. Oh wait, no, this won't be in the next season. The next season is gonna be Patriot. Wow, Crash. I can't. I need to keep moving forward. They are worried. I can't keep them worried about me. 'Tis a reality that even time cannot shake. I know, they don't like me, but they don't like me because I did something bad. I don't want to do anything bad anymore. 7 and 8? Oh. Oh shit, 7 and 8? With 10 episodes? Is it it's 10 episodes, right? I told you this before, whether it's the symptoms or the causes that we eliminate, it makes no difference to me whatsoever. It's dark here. Where will I end up? Then hurry up and make a decision. Do as I told you. Oh, man, that sounds so short. They better be at least 40 minutes. I hope they're at least 40 minutes. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore. I don't want to get anyone hurt. This has to be a dream, right? A dream where everyone is just hanging around quietly smiling. I need to wake up soon. You always wake up from your dreams. If you don't wake up, it's just the same thing as not moving on. I need to go forward. The chapter are long. It's just short point at what whole game needs. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mirai. Yeah. So they can squash all of chapter 8 into, and I'm assuming 5. Yeah, it's if I remember correctly, it said 10 episodes. So I'm assuming 5 for 7 and 5 for 8, or maybe 4 for 7. That's a lot of cutting out. Yeah, no, it has to be just 7. If not, then oh man, that's seal the hatch, dispose of all infected sources quick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping it's at least 40 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. I won't look back. I think I figured it out. I need to tell them this. Right, I need to tell them. Being alive is a good thing. Being alive is precious. Being alive is painful, but some of my friends have walked a long, long road. Now I remember. I need to tell them. It's a good thing to be alive. Let's go. Goodbye, my home. Goodbye, the person who sang for me. Goodbye, Tallulah. Goodbye, Sasha. Goodbye, my friend. As much as I hate Mephisto, I do feel bad for him. He's just tragic. Although he did a lot of shitty things, it's just he just I wouldn't say he had a bad role model, but he did have kind of a bad role model in a way later down the line. Yes, there we go. We'll do that, Mirai. Yeah, we'll do that. Calcet swipes her fingers across the control panel, and the sarcophagus's low, thunderous roar immediately dissipates. We put an end to the sudden disaster. We've fulfilled our obligations and completed our mission. Chernobyl's core city has lost its power source. I can guarantee that this facility won't be reactivated within the next few years. For the next few hours, the core city will only be able to use the energy it has stored to power its engines. Once that is used up, the entire city is nothing more than a hunk of scrap metal. Wait, Faust was a goat? So, like, a cocoa goat? No, that was terrible. I'm not gonna think about that anymore. That was bad. That was terrible. Oh, okay. See, now that's more believable. Snake, because I don't remember seeing horns on him. We've done all we can here. However, if we want to bring it to a halt before it crashes into Lungman, we'll have to use the emergency brakes. And rules as I was doing with. Wait, what? So what Faust doing with in summer event? Female Faust. That's Amiya's mission, and only Amiya has what it takes to fulfill that mission. If the Ursus Empire still wants it, then let them have it. You aren't afraid of them putting it in service again? There were two things that happened here that had to do with me. The first of those happened some 20 years ago. About 20 years ago, a small mining company controlled by the Boris group of Ursas unearthed a strange set of equipment in the southern mountains. News about this quickly traveled to the conglomerate's leader, Count Boris. At the time, the Count made a bold decision. He tried to build an industrial city with all the necessary facilities and could with the expectation that his conglomerate could shake its reliance on the military-controlled mining industry and the arms trade. Now, the equipment could have been some inheritance passed down by the gods or a device of sarcasm witchcraft. That doesn't matter. As long as it worked, it would give the Boris group the breakthrough they needed. Of course, it could also have been nothing but worthless scrap, and any amount of research would not have produced any meaningful results. It could also have been something perilous, something that could level multiple settlements in the blink of an eye. They put together a team of talented scientists. All of them were young, sick of working with elementary theories, embittered by society, in need of money, and had been marginalized by academia for years. You were on the team. That's right. Soon after I left Columbia, I found out about this through my own networks. I joined the group in order to keep them from blowing the entire city up. I am something like an expert on the topic, so one way or the other I ended up becoming the scientist mentors. Now, Chernobyl wasn't just your average emerging city. It used to be old and run down. Before the scientists realized what the device's true purpose was, I allowed them to siphon a certain amount of energy to provide Chernobyl a resource other than uranium. Not much, but certainly not negligible. Count Boris was beyond elated. He paid all that money, and he certainly got his money back. He was someone who really knew how to do business. Chernobog quickly developed, and drove after droves of people were drawn to the city seeking opportunity. Many smaller cities joined the Boris group as well, either out of respect for Boris himself or because they were awed by how generous the man was with his money. The Chernobog propelled to the foe. The scientist research also reached an important breakthrough. I probably should have stopped them. Let me continue. Brilliant as they were, a few of my students uncovered the device's secrets on their own. First, they realized that the energy they were siphoning were generated only as a side effect of the device's operations, a kind of hibernation mode. The original purpose was for the device to keep functioning normally. There was also one other thing that they realized. The energy that they had been siphoning from Chernobog was but a small fraction of the energy the device could actually probe, just a tiny, tiny fraction. At first, they were ecstatic. This had to potentially to greatly reduce Chernobog's reliance on the original mining industry. If they could put together something similar to the device, then nurses would never have to worry about energy again, and the mining and refining process of iridium would also become much simpler. Then fear began to sink in. If all that energy was used to forge weapons or begin a conquest, Ursus would undoubtedly be engulfed in a sea of flames yet again. Now, fortunately, the scientists were all good, upstanding people. They wanted to prevent disaster, and unfortunately, that didn't change a thing. When the Fourth Army got involved, the scientists had already realized just how serious the whole situation was, and by the time my students were ready to have the device sealed, the secret police had already figured out all their weaknesses. Leah was a leader amongst the scientists. He was both righteous and stubborn, qualities that went hand in hand. The secret police knew that kidnapping his fan would only unleash the hatred in him, so they picked someone else. Sergei, my oldest student. He was Skull Shatter's and Misha's father, a very indecisive chap. Oh man. The secret police hardly even threatened him, and that was enough to destroy what little determination he had. Man. Freaking Misha. Did we really have to do that to Misha? Of all people to do that to. A business that rolls out is bankrupt, so they need Doctor to handle the business. What the heck? So we inherit a bankrupt company. Nice. The fear of losing his family and his respect for his colleagues and their work tormented him, and in the end he chose what must have felt though a compromise to him. He turned over the experiment objectives and data to Count Boris. The reality is he shouldn't have trusted anyone. A drowning man will clutch at a straw, yet that straw could also be the very thing that ends up killing him. She's one of first. The Count didn't protect the scientists. He protected just Sergei and allowed the military to carry out an attack, which then turned into a massacre. You treat her as then Lord Boom Drop. We know how much hate she have to us. Then chapter Lord Boom Drop. Okay, well, don't tell me what these Lord Boom Drops are. I'll find them out whenever I read them. Now I know there's gonna be Lord Drops, but that's fine. The Count didn't have the power to protect the scientists. He could barely even hold his head up in the presence of the military's top brass. Even though the military and the nobility had lost much of their influence after the Great Rebellion, that didn't change the fact Count Boris's family was new money. They bought their noble status from another family. To me it sounds like Ursus military has more power than the nobility in their hierarchy thingy. Yeah, I'm assuming Kalsit is like Tsundere kind of type. Sergei managed to save his children, and the price he had to pay was to watch the murder of all his colleagues in the core city sarcophagus. After all the bodies were removed and the blood cleaned up, a new lab was set up for Sergei, built on top of his crumbling mentality. Needless to say, Sergei never again produced anything meaningful with his research, and with the loss of all of their distinguished, albeit overly honest scientists, Ursa's research on the device ended up in quite the mire. After that, everyone simply forgot about the place. No one cared. Nothing could be changed. Man, the people, the government in Ursus is freaking stupid. killing the very people that find that can that can that has the possibility of like breaking, like, what's the word I'm looking for, finding out what this stuff does, just to leave one person to do it all by himself, that even a team of scientists couldn't do a lot, like, together, given time at least. Noble, ruler, army, civilian. Wait, the nobles are higher than the ruler? What? And higher than the army? After that, everyone simply forgot about the place. No one cared. Nothing could be changed. After the secret police and the garrison packed their bags, the Count and Sergei had the place sealed. The whole process was uneventful too. The equipment was being kept and the energy just kept flowing from the sarcophagus to Chernobyl's core city, perhaps powering the entire city even. That sounds a little counterproductive, Marai. For Sergei's service and sacrifice, the Count nominated him to the position of City Council Secretary. And, and this happened after Sergei's son Alex was found to be infected and exiled. The Count finally had the power to stand up against the military, and factories, big and small, began to spring up around his core city. The Fourth Army no longer had him under their thumb. All they could do was watch Chernobog leave its circle of influence. In the years since Chernobyl began its operation, Count Boris also managed to make an army of Grand Duke Baikal, one of the advisors of the Third Army, the biggest beneficiary of the Farscope refinery, thanks to their dispute over the prices of the raw materials used in manufacturing. Man, I love how she's giving me all these names of different companies and people, having no idea who they are. Maybe I'll get to know them better later down the line. Figurehead, from what I understand. Huh. Your Emperor is in a fight with them, trying to gain some power. Oh, it sounds like the current Emperor in our time. It sounds like they're not very an upstanding person than the last Emperor. Who started reunion are from noble who gets ruler, while ruler got nothing to do for that chapter with the stuff. Was mostly handled most blade. Oh, okay. Ruler got less. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, man. Well, Sergei was Skull's for. Yeah. Yeah. And we see what happened to him. The Grand Duke ordered several clandestine attacks on the city, but none of the attempts were able to shake the city. It had already become one of Ursa's most important cities. The Count then arranged matters so that the military was not allowed to garrison in Chernobog, so the armies could only do as the Emperor told them, and station in the cities surrounding to defend it, to keep a watchful eye on the place, so to speak. What's more, Chernobog is not bound by the military and the old nobility rules, one after another. Copycat cities began to emerge all around Ursus. Their desire for materials and products drove the masters to seek out better ways. Instead of being mere slaves that reek of filth and blood, they wanted to become slaves of a higher purpose. Not completely. I personally think the moment the scientists, my students, died at the hands of Ursus' greed, Chernobog was doomed to fall. But be that as it may, I never used that as an excuse to forgive myself. Now, thanks to everyone's kindness and fortitude, here's something I considered. Suppose it was used to be is for the benefit of others, and suppose it was able to provide us a different path. Ursa's scientists would have used it for the greater good, though I can see how that would have turned out. The person I used to be would never have arrived at that conclusion. It would just lead to the deaths of even more people, no matter how magnificent everything may seem in the beginning. In this evil world, our benevolence will always be twisted into something else. Kashmir Merchant Knight. Merchant? What? I would think the knights would have the most authority. That's what it sounds like, at least. And I feel like the knights were like basically nobles. In other words, I was the one who sent them to the slaughterhouse. I did nothing except stand there and watch them die. And it all happened because the place I presumed the path would take us was a place I dreamt up out of immaturity. It's a dream that will never come true in the world we live in. He survived. Greedy. I thought they were like upstanding nobles. I mean, upstanding knights, like chivalry and stuff, right? Like Arthur's Round Table of Knights. You know what I'm talking about? King Arthur, Saber. The knights are just entertainment. Hey, no, they're not just entertainment. They fuck some shit up. Oh, they lost a lot of their power. Okay, okay, that's probably what it is then. Man, just Degen and Nerl. All happened because the place oh yeah. Destroyed knights who built that nation and protected it and made it into a laughing stock. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. All because they were all too kind. What do you want to do? So speaking of Victoria, would you say Victoria has more of a knight kind of centric place than Casimir's then? Are you sure you want to know? It's not something one would normally consider a part of a doctor's responsibilities. I'm sure you are well aware, doctor. I am more than just a doctor. Perhaps you've already found your own answer, and thanks to your pity or maybe benevolence, you are stopping me before I embarrass myself with a mistake. You've saved my image and elevated yours. An awkward win-win situation, it seems. Thank you, doctor. So you don't want to tell me? I have lots of questions that I don't want to answer. It's true. I admit it wasn't ever my intention to fulfill his final wishes like this. So much blood was spilled, so many lives were lost, and it turns out the very last thing I could do to remedy all this is what I should have done in the very beginning. But if you were capable of doing that, why didn't you just help them do this in the first? Because I didn't know them. Because I anticipated a different ending. Doctor, there are people who inflict violence and send others to the gallows merely because they don't know the other person. A person can kill another without remorse solely because they don't know a thing about them. If we knew everything about the other people, we would improve. Would we improve in any way, or would we disregard their actions and judge them as stringently as we can merely because they have more of an identity now? Would we determine guilty and innocence solely based on their identity? Because they are rich or poor, normal or infected, from Ursus or from Lungmen, or from the city or the countryside? You're gonna see Victoria in the next chapter. Oh yeah, that's right. Victoria should be Act 2, right? Here for Victoria before latest chapters. Noble civilian infected. King? What? Forgot one sarcasm. Sarcasm above noble. Oh wait, so sarcasm is above the nobles? Yeah, Castle. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Mutonium. Yeah, no, man. Like, I'm trying to get past Calcit and her long dialogues. My throat is getting drier and drier. Calcit Riddler. Have you ever wondered why all the infected that Rhodes Island takes in are from the cities, are from well-off families, and had a decent education? You know what? Now that she says it, there's Vina, there's Nero, Doberman, maybe? I don't know. I haven't seen much of Doberman. But she seemed pretty educated in my opinion. Who else? I guess Amia. Rosemontis, not so much. She's more of an orphan. That's all I can think of at the top of my head. Yeah. I try to do the same thing, Miltenium. So I'm not done with her yapping. You went to get lunch? Bear, don't read Vino Pro because it's latest chapter spoiler. Oh, thanks Mariah. I didn't I don't read their profile very often, but on the off chance that I do read them, that's good to know. I might just be curious about Saber, you know. You have to admit there are infected out there who live in the wilderness away from civilization. Freaking Sami. Others live in far off places with no way to communicate with the cities. And there are those who live on the street in the back alleys just trying to survive one day to the next. None of them have ever even heard of Rhodes Island, to say nothing of those other infected-oriented pharmaceutical and medical companies. This is the reality we are in. They don't want to resort to violence. They just never had the chance to learn what else they could do. In the past, many people worshipped the power of violence because of the violence others had inflicted on them. Violence worked on them, so they used it on them or those around them, and that worked on those other people as well. Therefore, violence became their tool. They don't understand life without violence, and their lives will always be ruined by pain and violence. If you're fitted to survive, you will survive. Not too bad. Yeah, but Sami is creepy. I like the idea of Sami, but Sami is creepy. Simple as effective. Violence isn't a... oh, whatever that word is. The road traveled by violence will always remain a barren in the hand. Anyone who wonders why cause is sometimes called the opposite. No, literally, this... I thought y'all were just joking, but no, she actually has the longest times of, like, talking. Like, holy... The infected who was held here in the Stark Prison got wrapped into that monstrosity. Do you think he's evil? Were we all born evil? Was it power or violence that created the evil in humans? Or was it the evil humans who created those tools to do harm to their fellow men? We don't have the right to judge others. Not one has that right. To recognize the goodness and then do something good. To recognize evil and then to refute evil. And to combat evil with evil and then to win. All that makes us no different from our enemies, and we'd have to take our own lives by that logic. Call in Simpson's struggles cousin. But doctor, if you know me, then you'd know that there are always certain things that need to be done by someone. But there are definitely not reasonable and fair behaviors, and certainly not something you can just carry out and claim to have the moral high ground. No matter the motive, we have to remember what we are doing is doing harm. Also, you just goes way beyond doctors. That's why I'm not looking forward to getting your approval on anything I do. Convincing you of anything is Amiya's job, not mine, and that's because I've done a lot of things that should be left unknown, should never again be attended by anyone, and should never be forgiven. So basically, Calcit is like a vigilante kind of thing. Like, she does the like anti-hero kind of thing. She does the killing that the heroes won't do kind of thing, right? Is that what I'm getting here that she's saying? Yet in the foreseeable future, there are a lot of decisions lying ahead of you. Yes, you, not me. A lot of people still have high hopes for you. Me, not so much. My excuse will always just be my excuse. Your action will always be your actions. I hope to see you offer the world a chance to change, just like many kind-hearted people before you did. Just let others get their hands on this machine again. If they are truly able to reactivate it, I am now willing to believe that it will only be reactivated by someone who's kind in nature. I am willing to believe that the future is in the hand of those who seek to truly change this world. Everything can start heading toward that worst case scenario you envisioned in the beginning. Well, ironically, with how bad of a place this world is, we definitely aren't on a good side. If that's how things actually turn out, then it doesn't matter how much work we put in and how many catastrophes we stop, that kind of future is inevitable. It isn't realistic to expect that morality and evil can be defeated easily. If what you want is to instead destroy civilization and want to live a life tormented by pain, that's definitely doable, and you should think about it. At any rate, wait. What? Well then, I'm just gonna not believe what I'm reading. Well, okay, so if Calcit's immortal, then it should be fine. It should be fine if she's immortal. Then again, how is she immortal? At any rate, right now there is still something we can do. Yeah, so maybe like what? She's like a phoenix or something? Her age same as Doctor, 20 plus K. Wait, what are you talking about? The Doctor and her are like what? At the oldest, I was thinking the Doctor was 40. At the oldest. The disinfection this infection is almost complete. After that, once we have our tracks here taken care of, Ursus won't have anything on us. Let's go back. Let's go back. Army up right now. Though I suppose if things aren't looking good too bad over there, the whole Chernobyl incident will already be over by the time we make it to the command tower. We're basically just heading there to regroup with our employees. As for what happened here, everything that happened here, I will try my best to end this journey of suffering, just like what you wanted me to do earlier. That's right, Doctor. There are certain things that only you can decide. With the dust of the battle settled, you wander around the sarcophagus. A strange sense of familiarity and sadness wells up in your heart. You look at the operators, and it strikes you with a sense of unfamiliarity. After all, you don't know most of them. The operators wrap up their work in the area and begin to leave. Calcet notices that you haven't followed and approaches you. Is there something still on your mind? But nothing about me. Right. I'd rather you be the one to approach the subject. Why did I wake up here? What's the second thing that had to do with you here? Actually, this is the wide reason. This is the reason why I escorted you here. There are a few things that Amiya doesn't want me to tell you, but this may be our last chance. Before we have the sarcophagus buried, I need to plug those fragments of truth out of your brain. Doctor, 3 years ago, with a heavily injured you to intel, I came back to this place, long forgotten place, and placed you inside this device. This device can heal your pain, and only your pain. Pain? Like physical or emotional? What? 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 That's all you can tell me? Heavily injured, so physical? That was a detailed. That was as detailed as I could possibly explain it. The white infected creature we encountered earlier looked bizarre, didn't it? That wasn't how he used to look. From this, I can conclude that before he became an infected creature, the infected entered the sarcophagus. That was how the sarcophagus was activated. Perhaps he saw the footage of Amiya taking you out of the sarcophagus. That prompted him to mess with the sarcophagus, and one way or other, he got inside. It shouldn't have happened. The sarcophagus was originally designed to heal its operator, but this infected got inside, and that's how disaster struck. You saw the end result yourself. The infected creature wasn't a product of nature. The sarcophagus wasn't designed to handle it. Its transformation was entirely a man-made process. The sarcophagus transforms it. Yet you received treatment in the sarcophagus. Oh my god. The device reacted to you two in completely different ways. You're trying to say the infected and I are different. Of course, Doctor. The two of you can't be any more different. Is there anyone out there like us? Is anyone out there like you? Perhaps this machine can only cure people like you and not the infected. Perhaps this machine forces its patients to take on their oldest aspect. Perhaps I'm the only one who's allowed to operate it even. In any case, you survived. As for him, the infected used to be. He became the source of the herd. That's right, the world is a big place and no one is exactly like anyone else. You and I, Amiya, him, and everyone else. All of us are different, and from my point of view, all of you are nothing like me. Who can understand me, and who can understand you? How many lives us have been lost, and how many tragedies that we are pointless to stop have occurred. Were my students not studying this because they were trying to create a better place? Why must greed bring about so many meaningless deaths? Isn't this just a stupid strategy, stubborn strategy? Is that the whole reason this was created, and what was the reason all of us were placed in this world? Is fate manipulating all of us? Are we all merely actors of this absurd comedy, all of our creators' enjoyment? I see. Is it too late for me to convince you to turn back? I don't know though. Should I really do that? You might just be acting, but I should be happy about what you said. Nonetheless, I need to remind you, Doctor, this decision isn't going to be that easy. Doctor, is this vast world there has to be a place where you belong? We are bound to this world by all sorts of things, Doctor. Our day-to-day lives are full of agony, and our very lives may not even have any meaning. Yet when we start walking forward, the trace of our journey will always be there. Beneath our feet, wherever we look back. Literally, Mariah. A bright, smooth road is easy to walk. A dark, bumpy road is difficult to tread. Even so, be it the scientists or the lead operators of Rhodes Island, the honorable men of Lungmen and the infected men of Chernobyl who dream of a new life, all of them are doing their best to limp forward towards step by step. They are being chased by their pain, tormented by nightmares, held back by hatred, and in the end, death will catch up to them. But we've already escaped from much of their burden. They got away from all the suppression and weaknesses the world has placed on their shoulders. Most of us are fragile and weak, but what I am trying to say is that all these things that prey on our minds are precisely the things that prove our existence, and that helps us to fall asleep at night. Our misery is far from over. Our world's misery has no limits. Even so, we can yet make our own decisions, just like those who live in the harsh cold but choose to keep the fires of hope alive. I should have said ha. I'm telling you all the mostly out of responsibility because of a promise I made. Also because I have high hopes for the future. I have high hopes for you. And Dr. Stage, I know I tend to act rather hostile against you, but I hope you won't let it get to you. I will try my best to hold back. Oh, she's telling me she's actually a tsundere. Is that it? Push Kaze into secret so she can turn into a freaking cat. So you just have meow meow and Naruto. You know what, Mariah? You know what? That's the best thing I've heard tonight. That's the best thing I've heard tonight. I agree. I mean, look at her ears. You can't just come up. You can't just stand there and listen to her talk. You had to like walk up to her and grab her ears and pet her and dare her to keep talking. It only took 3 pages. I'm not allowed to complain when everything you say is filled with... I'm not allowed to complain when everything you say is filled... I'm not allowed to complain when everything you say is filled with spite. Oh, that's hilarious. You can try to be a bit more polite. No. My attitude stems from what I remember about you. Your memories may have been erased, but there is nothing wrong with mine. Oh, that hurts. That one does hurt, though. That one hurts. So that means she would still try to claw our face off if we tried to hold her. And rub the inner ear fluff. Exactly, Crash. Exactly. This here is a life function restoration device for house use. It shouldn't have a function like that. Perhaps the machine malfunction. Maybe your acting is really that impeccable. Regardless, you are. Wait, what? You are innocent on the surface only because you've lost your memories. Doctor, don't feel uncomfortable because of what I'm about to tell you. Just this once, I will let my emotions flow free. I simply want to remind you this, even though Amiya doesn't want me to. If I could, I would settle my score with you. I would take my revenge. What did we do to you, Calcit? Like, I know she hates us. But she hates us to the point of wanting to kill us. Kind of thing. And I can tell by her glare. But I was just thinking that's just a tsundere glare, and I'm just hoping for the best, and I'm wanting and let me cope. Let me cope. That's how I'm gonna see it from now on. I'm just gonna forget the line that she just said. But maybe, yeah, no, maybe she does hate us more than I thought. But she's here standing with us and hasn't killed us yet, so there is a chance. There is a chance. Almost everyone hates Doctor. What? What the fuck did... What did I do? Stubby tail. I don't know where her tail is. When she started, has it been 30 minutes? My goodness. You know, they should make a dojin with lore accurate calcit, and it's just like 30 pages of her just talking. She was stop fighting. You know what? That's my headcanon now, Crash. When you gain your menus, you will have the opportunity to scrutinize the choices you made. Yet, even if you repent your sins or your memories are actually lost forever, you cannot change the way I see you. I won't allow the seeds of hatred deep inside me to grow, but I have the right to keep them there. I have the right to forever remain furious. Still, I don't even know who I should be directing my anger anymore. I don't think of you as the same person you were. If I did, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I'd rather you. I still have no idea why Teresa had so much faith in you. Right, we did. Did we finish reading Arknights' memory? I think we did, didn't we? Who's Teresa? Teresa was my friend. She was my partner. Teresa died 3 years ago. I lost her forever. Do you want to know the truth, Doctor? Yes. Regardless of what you think, I brought you here to tell you the truth. Neither of us can escape from that, Doctor. There used to be someone else who had your body. And what? There used to be someone else who had your body, and there was blood on those hands. Teresa's blood. Teresa's blood. What? Excuse me? Me? What? Wait, what? Wait, no. Wait, we were... If I remember correctly, we were always... Weren't we on the same side? I'm I don't know what to say. I am like flabbergasted and mind blown. Like what happened? What did we do? No, not what did we do. No, what happened between us? Oh yeah, no, actually no, don't. Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I guess I'll find out later, but still, why? Why? And she was so sweet too. Ah, now this is different from fighting Yelena because she was on the other side. This is different. We were on the same side. What the hell happened? So do I read Babel after this? I gotta read. Please tell me, is Babel after this? Babel is a what? Babel is a what? Well, yeah, but like after chapter 8, do I read Babel or do I go into chapter 9? Well, I'm trying to stay like I guess I can read Babel. Now okay, you know what? We'll think about it later. I don't want to see that no more. She was your friend as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. We were on the same side. What happened? What works me the most is that you lost all your memories when you were put in the sarcophagus. Yet that doesn't change the truth. The truth has nothing to do with you. The, The truth that has nothing to do with you one bit. No, this has everything to do with me. What did I do? That's unfortunate for both of us. Even though I can't hurt you in any way, I want you to remember this. Teresa trusted you. I trusted me. I don't trust me no more. And Amiya still does, but I don't. Valid, Karsit. Karsit? I'm so fucked up from that. I can't even read her name properly. So what happened? I won't tell you. This question isn't for me to answer. Otherwise, I'm afraid I might just end up placing a curse on you. So who am I right now? You are Dr. Statham, that one everyone calls doctor, just a soul in this vast world. Can I believe all this? If I give you an answer, will you accept that right away? You rejected my contempt for you from the bottom of your heart, so I will spare you my colorful answers and truths. I won't ask you to trust me. I also won't tell you any more about the truth. My bitterness will twist my narrative. The words filled with rage and disrupt your thought process. Therefore, aside from the keys you need to unlock the whole picture, aside from the most basic truth, I won't tell you anything. You can see it for yourself, judge it for yourself, and search for it yourself. As long as someone believes in you, you will find your true self once more. I'm trying to protect you, just like what I promised to do. I promised to protect both you and Amiya. Until the moment you breathe your last breath, Doctor, that's my responsibility, but I will never stop hating you. I am in no position to educate or criticize Rosemontes. After all, I might not be the one able to hold myself back from taking revenge. In similar conversations, there were different emotions during different eras, all of which were walking to bridge that large gap in your memories. What did you just remember? This isn't the first time this has happened. Something has crept into your turbulent mind. The sirens are blaring so thunderously loud that you can't help but think it might be cause your eardrums to burst. You find you and your peers running as fast as you can through the corridor. You burrow inside the stone-cold machine and you are hit by a sudden drowsiness that immediately interrupts your consciousness. This is none too familiar to you, yet no matter how much you try to pull away the veil that as your memories cover, your efforts to recall the past are futile. Until the moment you hear that voice, Doctor. I never thought I would be the one who didn't want to let go. Amiya? Amiya with no ears? But I had to do this. This is the only way you'll get to live? But Calcit said she put us in here. Is she lying to us? I'm assuming this is the moment Calcit was talking about, but that doesn't look like Calcit. With this, we won't ever get to meet again. What? So definitely not Amiya, right? She doesn't have the ears. Maybe a clone? Maybe Amiya's a clone of this with Terra, with animal characteristics? I can't accept this. I won't give up. The connection between us will transcend even time and space. I'm sure of it. My wife? Even if the ocean completely boils away, the atmosphere vanishes, even all the moons in the sky are pulled into the vortex of our planet, even the sun continues to mercilessly spin, eventually swallowing up all the shadows until none can be heard. I am sure we will meet again at the far end of our civilization, once adorned by the darkness and the brilliance of the stars above. We will meet once again. My theory is Amiya is a clone of this person. This person is my wife. And now my wife is a small rabbit and I don't know how to feel about that. That is just a theory that I'm just throwing out. I will wait until the day comes. I promise you I will. Wait for me. You must wait for me too. So you're not dead. Don't ever forget about me. No, 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 no. That's no, no, Mirai. Not a lolicon. No, no. You hey, not. I mean, we've been asleep, so it wasn't us. No, wait, no. Amiya was. No, Amiya was a little girl when we were still walking around. So we might have done it ourselves. But then we went to the sarcophagus. That's weird. The events don't add up. The fragments begin to gradually resemble, but before a name finally emerges in your mind. Priestess? Calcit, who's priestess? Yes. Okay. I think I've seen you guys mention this name in chat before. You can just think of Amiya as your daughter, not literally your wife, but still, cloning your wife into an animal and calling her daughter is probably what happened. And that's gonna be that's gonna be what happened. That's gonna be my thought process right now. The enemy's putting up way too much of a fight. I mean, before I thought Teresa was the doctor's wife, but now I resent that. I'm guessing priestess? Cause the way she talked to us, Teresa was just sweet, and she was probably just sweet to everybody. I haven't seen much of priestess. This is the first time I'm seeing her, so I'm assuming she's not like Teresa. Unless, yeah, no, yeah. That's the only way I could go. Either it's either Teresa or priestess, but it sounds more like priestess has more of a tighter relationship from the way she spoke. Our whatever will transcend time and space. That's what did it for me. He tried to tap into the lore, but we dug up was no gold. I don't know if you can call Calcit wife. Any map preview? What are you talking about? What map preview? Like the whole map of Terra? How the hell did they even manage to squeeze all these people in here? We're almost there. We're almost there to the last floor. The burning smell. I can smell it from here. Everyone, I'll be fine by myself from here on out. Guess you don't think we're gonna be much help, huh? We've all been very helpful, but it's too risky for you to help me with this. You can spare us the sympathy. We're all grown-ups here. No, I'm not sympathizing. Operator, there is something that I have to make clear. Without your help, I wouldn't have made it this far. You go get him, Amiya. I'm sure as hell would still like to sneak a few drinks in one of those more laid-back cities one of these days. Hell, maybe I'll share one with you. Definitely. But she's not even drinking age, right? No, you don't want to be. It's out of the question now. Just and Savage in this what? Wait, what? Savage? This Madame Chen's scabbard. It's full of scratches. Did Tallulah let Madame Chen through on purpose? Actually, maybe not. There's blood there too. There's a lot of blood there. With how far she's come, Madame Chen isn't that easy to kill. She's probably figured out what she is looking for already. I'm sure other people would be at a complete loss when faced with the strings of the events, but Madame Chen's anger is about so much more than just this. The objects of her resentment, all of us resent it as well. Amiya starts climbing the stairs. She thinks back to the time when she last saw Chen. It was when in the officer's office in Lungmen, and Ami can still vividly remember the view of Chen that met her eyes. The moment her hand touches the scabbard, the scenery seemingly opens up before Ami's eyes again. It's getting clearer and clearer. We get the full view, people. We get the full view of this beautiful specimen. Oh, oh, look at that tail. It might be rough and scaly, you know, but you know what? I'm all for it. I'm here for it. 999. Well, nothing gooder comes out of going on a mission with you. 9, you're okay? I'm managing. I didn't expect to see you almost knocking on death's door though. That bomb blew up right in front of me, you know. You were like yards away. It took a bite out of my animum. Sorry, but this really hurt, so bear with me. You've always been much better at putting up with pain than me. 9, turn around and let me take a look. I don't know you had any need to make demands of your superior officer. No, no way. I'm sorry that I couldn't protect you, Chen. My crystals blocked most of it, but some shrapnel got through. I guessing some of the shrapnel hit you, am I right? Let's take care of it now. You might still make it out of this. 9, you don't tell me. What about you? I can figure out what's going on with my own body much better and much faster than anyone, especially with my arts. I'm not getting these shrapnel out. She looks like Sarkaz, but she also has a rough scaly tail. I'm an LGD member. Let me go out with some pride. Just remember how I look from behind, and give everyone at department my regards. And Wei too, send him my regards. Where will you go? I'm definitely going to be infected with these wounds. Wherever the infected usually go, that's where I am going. 9, even if you're infected, that doesn't mean you have to leave. You've done so much for Lungmen and the LGD. All of us know it in our hearts. They all know it in their hearts how terrifying the infected are. Even this originium bomb, let me guess. Forget it. I have no idea who made it. About time you stop dreaming. Chen, let me get one thing in. The boundary between the infected and normal folk isn't for you to decide. Not me either. That is for them to decide. I warned you about meddling with the affairs of the slums infected, and well, look where that got us. But we're supposed to make headways in the slums. There's also that housing plan for the infected, ready to be launched. Wouldn't you say we are in better shape than before? We are more than ready to treat all the infected fairly and equally. We will give everyone in Lungmen a fair treatment regardless of whether they are infected or not, because they are all people of Lungmen. Sure, we may be ready, but is Lungmen ready? Are the masses ready? Will the General Chamber of Commerce vote for it? What do you think will happen if I tell the LGD that I'm infected? You can put your status after we accomplish all that. You're asking me to use my authority to conceal my status? How's that not corruption? I would rather be exiled than to do that. Wei Yanwu single-handedly built the LGD, and we've kept it running and maintaining its integrity for so long. The department represents law and order, and I won't allow its name to be tainted. Besides, Shen, do you think that those who live a better life can better keep their authority in check? Those who live in the slums and mines face certain death? No, once you become infected, there's only one way the world is going to deal with you. All infected die, and as long as they all die the same way, we burn their bodies the same. There isn't anything that sets one apart from another. I won't ask anyone for anyone's forgiveness. My infected head count is well over 100. It's not karma that turned me into infected myself, it's just how the world works. The list of ways it handles people like us goes on and on. It's almost like it gets a bonus each time it comes up with a new way to mess with us. Why 9? I thought you were confident about Lungmen's future. Confident? So you guys take how rude I am for confidence? I love this city. When I had nowhere else to go, it took me in, but deep down in my heart, I know there isn't anyone in the world that truly accepts the infected. I love it here. I may love it here, but that doesn't mean I'm confident about it all. About all of it. I just know. Oh! Oh my god. I just realized something. I just had this thought in my head as I was reading. I think I know why W hates us so much now. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why W hates us. Oh my god. I hate how I noticed that just now. Oh man, now that is. I'm just gonna wait till I read Babel to think about it again. I didn't just chill in my office and act all high and mighty. I pound to be with you guys. I do that not because I try to look friendly to the citizens or want to show off. It's the only reason I'm here is because Lungman needs me. You know why W is done? Because you know that since early chapter 2 before you know that since early chapter 2 before chapter wait, know what? I mean, I know W hates me, but I wasn't sure why. Like, why does W looks at me the same way Calcit looks at me, but Calcit looks at me with like spite, and W looks at me now it's more now it's like real anger, but W looks at me like I'm a wall and she has her explosives and she's gonna use those explosives, as many as she can, on that wall that is me. Wei is willing to take the infected in for one reason and one reason only. He thinks the problems that the infected bring with them are nothing compared to the problems that Lungman has faced or will face. But whose head do you think will roll first once those problems are all taken care of? Even if Wei doesn't, what about the city? What about the merchants and the masses? The workmen and the corpse? Lungman can take in the infected. Lungman isn't just theirs, it's ours as well. So what does it matter if they're infected? Does that somehow mean that they can't do their part in the city? Does that mean the city can't protect them? It can't. No, we're all the same. If we're all infected, we'll be seen as equals. Remember, you said it yourself. Well, let me fix that for you then. Wei Yanwu treats you like a jewel, and your life here in Lungmin is on a whole other level compared to the regular folks. I don't deny your efforts and sacrifice, Chen. You are one of the finest members I've ever seen in the department, but I have to warn you, you are not like them. No, I'm not working in Lungmin for the prestige. I'm part of Lungmin LG. I am part of the LGD. I am part of Lungmin. We poured our blood, sweat, and tears into this city, and its people are harsh. But it will come to accept everyone in the end. It's been improving. 9. Even if we're infected, they are still part of Lungmin. Lungmin is a city for all of the people. That's how it should be. If it isn't right now, then we will make it so. Man, this reminds me of that time when Chen was walking through the slums and she finds out that Lungmin has been clearing out the slums whenever reunion comes in. I didn't wanna I thought that's what was happening, but I gave Lungmin the benefit of the doubt. Then prove it to me. You want to prove to me that we belong here? Then do it. I will. I definitely will. Be quick about it. I may not have that much time left in me. I will. If you run into a situation like this, just let Wei know. He'll take care of it. Keep in touch. Feel free to call if something comes up. Oh yeah, tell Hoshiguma I said to keep an eye on you. At least you do something stupid. Unless you do something stupid. Feel free to forget what I just said, and I am sure you will, but make sure to tell her that before you do. Stupid? What's stupid? Teach by example. What? What has that turned me into? Sympathize with others? What has that ever helped me understand? Never give up? What have I lost because of that? Now that we finally get to meet again, what can I actually do anyway? What can I do? Wasn't that all decided years ago? Madam Chen waiting for me. You've been very brave being able to do all this, but it's still too soon to jump to conclusions. Let me take a look too. Madam Chen, I know what she's done. All of us always need the truth. You want to know what kind of person Tula has become? What I want to know is who exactly is the person Reunion has been following. Oh. It's as though she can already hear Chen roar and Tula's laughter. She has finally come to understand the way Chen thinks. You know it's a trap, so why are you here? I'm here because I have to figure out whether this is really a trap. That's the only way I can prove that you are beyond redemption. What if I tell you it is? In that case, it's not going to weigh us down the tiniest bit when we finally set you free from all this, whether I'm the one who does the honors or someone else. If you've got any regrets, save them for your own funeral. The pattern of the one of the 10 rings begins to emit a bright, vivid red glow. In that case, when do I need to do this? When you think it's the right time. I need new weapons to take on new enemies. We need firm principles to take on great evil. In the past, Ami would have found herself in a fluster trying to remove herself from the ring's restraint, but not now. Clouds splitting, they faced each other. As Sword of Stratus Rent once stand fast. What? The idea of running away probably hasn't ever crossed Chen's mind, has it? Both Chen and Amiya would probably answer no when asked this question. Chen has tried to run far away many times, but she stopped herself. Chen's memories and emotions, and each and every time she changed, all of it come from her determination. To wield the Qi Zhao is to have a firm conviction. Chen has seen ups and downs through her journey, and there were moments that she struggled with her own belief. Chen did not allow herself to stay depressed. This can also be seen in her technique with Qi Zhao. Chen has made up her mind. Blaze is the only character that got 2 alter. What? Chen alter, Blaze alter? What? Amiya quietly tries to take this all to heart, just as the memories she saw of Chen are slowly flowing into her heart. The warmth left on the scabbard is slowly fading away. If it arts protector. Are you talking about like just 2 animations, Mirai? Is that what you're saying? She has 2 alter animations? It is far calmer than she has ever been. She has made her decision. She will take off the ring. She wants to see the truth. The sea of flames begins to burn fiercely before her eyes. This time she isn't going to close her eyes. She will bear witness to everything that has happened to these sisters. Okay, with 2 characters as alter. Blaze? Blaze has 2 alters? What are you talking about, Mirai? Oh. Oh. Let's we might use this for a thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe we should have a tail tier list. I'll put you with your lawyer. What? You know, why don't we just sit here and listen to this song? This is base tier list province for S tier. Typhon, no, Typhon has a real, her tail will be really high up. Grace Bearer. I don't think I've seen that one, Sinclair. Hold steady in the air. The Draco's flames are extinguished the moment they graze the blade, as though it swallowed the blazing waves whole. Man, that is a lot of cake for someone so thin. Yeah. The two sisters, blood related, are ready to settle those scores. Jeez, okay, there we go. Okay, that was 8-8. Alright, chat. I'm gonna have to end it here. It's been a while, so we're gonna have to end it here. I was hoping we would finish it in this stream, but there was just so much to read. Map preview. What map preview are you talking about? There's gonna be chapter 5, huh? Because I'm making it so long. No, it's so long. It was so long. But hey, if any of you new people are coming by for the first time, please like and subscribe, and catch us on our next stream. And we'll probably be doing more H8-4, I guess. Yeah, no, it was so long. I didn't expect that to be that long. Are you guys talking about this? Like this? What about it? Look at the words. Oh, okay. Eyes of priestess. Eyes of priestess. What? So, wait a minute, what? So is she watching us from above with a drone or something? Is she watching our journey from a drone? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, this functions as a map preview, but maybe this is also telling us that she's watching over us. So she's a stalker. That's fine with me. But tomorrow we will be doing the same thing. What is tomorrow? Or what is today? Today we'll be doing the same thing. And Saturday if I am able to stream on Saturday, we will probably do Stellar Blade. So, okay, let me see. Can I get a top op? Top op. No top op. Okay. See, melee. Stellar cake, you mean? I think I prefer Chen cake over stellar cake. Shit. Okay. Yeah. What could I? Yeah. Yeah. Right. I wonder what I was hoping to accomplish there. Never forget your singles, people. Alright. Alright, everybody. That will be the end of today's stream. Thank you all for coming by, and I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. Y'all have a good one. In peace, everybody. Thanks for coming again.